Good morning, Cardinals. Yesterday, we counted by tens from 10 to 100. We counted the regular number way, and we counted the say 10 way. Today, we're going to do more counting to reach our learning target that says I can count within tens by ones. To count within a 10 means that we can start inside of a group of 10 and count that amount up to the next 10. We'll do that in just a moment. Before we do that, let's use our 10 frames to practice counting by 10. If you see this, I have one 10 frame. I can count this one 10 frame as a group of 10. I would say 10. Two 10 frames, I would say 20. Three 10s, 30. Four 10s, 40. Five 10s, 50. Six 10s, 60. Seven 10s, 70. Eight 10s, 80. Nine 10s, 90. 10 10s, 100. Let's go back through those and see if you can practice counting by 10 with me again. Ready? Go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job, Cardinals. Now it's time for us to be mathematician magicians and solve a story problem. Ready to get your thinking brains on? Listen to my story. The students in pre-kindergarten are making handprints. 7 students are putting their handprints on a poster board. Stop. I heard something important. What did you hear? 7 students, and what are they putting? Handprints on a poster board. Let's listen to our question. How many fingers will show in the poster? We can use our handprints to help us find out. If this is one student's handprints, how many fingers will there be? 10, because we have 5 on one hand, 5 on the other. So one student's is 10. How many for 2 students? 20. How many for 3? 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. How many fingers will be on the poster? 70 fingers will be on the poster. Great job, Cardinals. How is counting our fingers by 10 more helpful than counting them by 1? Yes, it is faster, and when we know it's a group of 10, we don't have to count each individual group. We can count them by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Kiss your brains. You did a great job. Now we are going to count by ones. If I started on my path here and I have my little snake and he has to count by ones to get to the apple. He has started at 20 instead of starting at 10. His next step is the next number. Just like we did with our cube towers, it's one more. So after 20, it would be 21. 22, what's next? 23. 24, what's next? 25. 26, what's next? 27, good job. One more, 28. One more. 29. Great counting. Now we have to help our mouse get to his friend. If my mouse started at 40, I have to do one more than 40. 40. What's one more than 40? 41. One more. 42. One more. 43. One more. 44. One more. 45. One more. 46. One more. 47. One more. 48. Good job. Now we're not going to start at the 10. This girl wants to get to the ice cream cone, but she is not starting at 90. She's starting at 92. I still have to think, what is one more? Well, one more than 2 is 3. So my next amount should be 93. One more. 94. One more. 95. One more. 96. One more. 97. One more. 98. One more. 99. Great job starting at any number and counting on. Let's look at our next path. Our next path has a stop sign in the middle. We're going to count up, stop, and then count down. So we have 63. One more is 64. One more, 65. One more, 66. One more, 67. Great job. Now we're going to start at 66, but we're going to count back. If we count back, do I say one more or one less? One less. Look at the number in the ones place. The number in the ones place is a 6. One less than 6 is 5. So if I say 66, one less is 65. Can you tell me one less than 65? 64. One less, 63. Great job counting forward and backward within a 10 by adding one more or taking away one for one less. Look at the next page. I don't know where I'm starting. I have to look at this number right here. I want to help the cow get to the barn, but there's no numbers where the cow starts. So I have to look at this amount and count back and say one less. One less than 52. Look at the number in the ones place. One less than 2 is 1. So one less than 52 is 51. Good job. One less than 51. Look at the number in the ones place. What's one less than 1? 0. So in the ones place, I should have a 0. So where did our cow start? Our cow started at 50. Now we count on by adding one more. 50, 51, 52, 53. One more. One more than 53 is 54. One more. 55. One more. 56. One more. 57. One more. 58. Great job, Cardinals, counting backward to see where we start and counting forward to get to the barn. Now my friend has to get to his present. He will count up by ones to the top of the stairs, then count down by ones to get to his present. Where did he start? 31. To go up the step, he has to put one more. What number is in the ones place? 1. So we need to think, what's one more than 1? Well, we know that 30 stays the same, so 1 more than 1 is 2. So the next amount is 32. 1 more, 33. Good job. 1 more, 34. Now I've noticed that he has to go down, and our numbers are getting less. So instead of 1 more than 34, I have to think what is less. My 30 stays the same, but what is 1 less than 4? 3. Good job. 33, 1 less, 32. 32, 1 less, 31. You're so smart, I can't trick you. Kiss your brains. Great job counting forward and backward within our tens. I want you to look at the numbers in the first row on the problem set. What's the same about those numbers? And what's different? What is the same? What do all of these have the same? I'll highlight it for you to show you. What is the same? The 2. There is a 2 in the tens place. What is different? The ones place is different. The ones place increases by 1 for every amount. Great job, Cardinals. I want you now to look at the stairs. Look at this group of numbers and look at this group of numbers. What happened? We counted forward and added 1 more. We counted backward and got 1 less. And look at what happens with the numbers on the stairs. Those are exactly the same. Great job counting within our tens today. You can try counting different amounts at home. Maybe you can count out a certain amount and stop. Your parents can count out some more and stop, and you can pick up where they left off. If Lily and I were doing this at home, I may count out 20 cars, and she may pick up and start counting 21, and then figure out how many cars we have from there. Maybe I'll put some cereal in a bowl, and I'll count out 30 pieces of cereal, and she can count on from there. Remember, if you can't print, no worries. There's always ways. Math exists in the real world. I love you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for more counting. Bye, love bugs.